Hey everyone. All right, this is an answer key for the Math 6 Semester 1 exam study guide. And this is the first part, and you cannot use a calculator on this part. So you'll need to be able to do everything on this page without a calculator. All right, let's read our directions. This is a multiple choice test. We're going to identify the letter of the choice that best completes the statement or answers the question. First one is compare the following two numbers. When we want to compare numbers to see which one's bigger or smaller, we want to line them up according to place value. And these two numbers are already done for us. There's 12,860,795 and 12,139,986. So as we compare these, we see that the ones in the 10 million spot's the same, the twos in the million spot's the same, but in the 100,000 spot we have an 8 and a 1, so 8 is bigger, this number is bigger, this number will be smaller. Our question is, which number is greater? And so 12,876,795 is our bigger number. We'll circle A. Next one is to order the numbers from least to greatest. It's real important to make sure that we know which way we're numbering, least to greatest or greatest to least. In this case, least to greatest. Again, stack those numbers up. 1,135, 1,568, and 1,000. So again, stack them up according to place value, lined up the ones places, and the tens places, the hundreds places, and the thousands places. All right, looking at these, in the thousands places, they're all ones. That doesn't tell us anything. In the hundreds place, we see that 1,000 has a 0, so that's our smallest number. Took care of that one. Comparing the next two in the hundreds place, this one has a 1 in the hundreds place, so that's 1,135 is our second number, and then finally 1,568 is our biggest number. So I am looking for a list that has the numbers in that order, and that is list C. Next one, Aaron wrote 8 letters to friends each month for X months in a row. Write an expression to show how many total letters Aaron wrote. Just a reminder that expressions don't have equal signs in them. Okay, a couple of key points here. It was 8 letters. He did it each month for X months. Anytime you see that each month something's happening over and over and over again, it's usually a multiplication problem. And so in this case, we're looking for 8 times X. Well, that's C here. Just a reminder, with our operation symbols, we don't use the multiplication symbol when we're putting a letter and a number together because they might get confused to be variables. And so we can just write the number next to the letter, and that means multiply. Next one. Inazio completed 29 math problems before dinner for tonight's homework, and he completed P problems after dinner. Write an expression to determine the total number of problems he completed. So key points, 29 math problems before dinner, and usually signifies we've got an addition problem there. P problems after dinner. So his total would be 29 plus the P problems that he did after dinner. So that's our B, 29 plus P. Alrighty, next one, write the phrase 22 less than 76 as a numerical expression or algebraic expression. And so we, in this one, this is a tricky one. It's 22 less than 76. We know that the less than means that we're going to subtract, but what's being subtracted from what? In this case, we want 22 less than 76. So that means we start with the 76 and then we take 22 away. And so that would be our B right here. Write 2 phrases for the expression T divided by 29. Well, I know that a division problem has a quotient as the answer. So I'm going to look at my problems here and see which 2 phrases would be the same for T divided by 29. I'll look at A, the quotient of T and 29, that works. T divided by 29, that works. So in this case, it's A. The product of T, nope, because it's a product, right? Subtracted, nope, because we're not subtracting, we're dividing. This one might be the only one that you might confuse this with, because this one says the quotient of 29 and T. But this is the reverse of this. We're dividing T by 29. Over here, they're dividing 29 by T. So we want A, not D. All right. Our directions for number 7 through 10 say solve the equation and then check your solution. And so number 7, we're going to do P plus 2 equals 41. When we're solving equations, we do the opposite operation of what's happening to the variable. So, and we want to do that to both sides because we want to keep this in balance. And so in this case, we're doing p plus 2, so we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. We have to do that on both sides of that equal sign to keep that equal sign balanced, like a teeter-totter. So plus 2 and minus 2 cancel each other out. We're left with p over here. 41 minus 2 is 39, and then it says to check. So we can check by taking our answer and putting it back in our original problem. So 39 plus 2 equals 41, and sure enough, 39 and 2 more is 41. So our answer over here should be 39. We're looking for 39, and that's D. Alrighty, number 8. We've got S minus 2 equals 49. We do the opposite of what's happening to the variable, so we're adding 2 to both sides. Takes care of it over here, and we just have S left, which is good. We want to isolate that variable. That's the goal of solving equations. 49 and 2 more gets us to 51. So we're going to check that by taking 51, replacing it, substituting it in for the variable in the original problem. And you can see that if we take 51, subtract 2, we get 49. So this is our answer. We're looking for S equals 51. So for number 8, sure enough, I've got B, S equals 51. All right, number 9. This is 13 times P equals 52. The opposite of 13 times P would be dividing by 13. So we divide by 13 on both sides. Getting rid of that over here because multiplying and dividing are opposite operations. They cancel each other out. And 52 divided by 13 is 4. So we're going to check this. Is 13 times 4 equal to 52? And 4 times 3 is 12, so that's good. Carry my 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more is 52, so that checks out. So we're looking for the answer. P equals 4. And sure enough, over here for number 9, that's D. P equals 4. Alrighty, now number 10. We've got S divided by 4 equals 19. So the opposite of dividing by 4 would be multiplying by 4. We'll multiply by 4 on both sides. This multiply by 4 cancels this divide by 4 out, and we've got S left over here. 9 times 4 is 36. Put down my 6, carry my 3. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 more is 7. So I think S is 76, but we want to check it. And so we'll put that back into our original equation. 76 divided by 4 equals 19. We'll check it out. 4 goes into 7 one time, so that's good. If we subtract 4 from 7, we get 3, so 36. 4 goes into 36 9 times. You might want to do that as a long division problem over here. 76 divided by 4. 4 goes into 7 once. Subtract, we get 3. Bring down our 6. 4 goes into 36 9 times, so you can see it checks out. And we've got our answer right there in A. All right, guys, this was the first page. The next video will be the second page.